Hello, world. This is Phil Tingley, coming to you day 27 of 90 of a 90-day video challenge. Today I felt really great. Over the last month, I've been feeling progressively worse, more tired. Still got a little bit of a cough, but that's getting a lot better. Mainly only cough from drinking something thick like a protein, like a protein type shake thing. Still some irritation in my throat, but that's all getting better. I can attribute it to, I've been taking the same medicine and supplements and stuff for 4 weeks now. And yesterday I was exhausted. Today wasn't starting off that great, but finally my brain kicked in to what I've been reading. And that's what I mainly can attribute it to, is just reading the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, from Dr. Joseph Murphy. Yeah, Joseph Murphy. So many of the things I already knew and was aware of. Hold on one second, dog going crazy. Let me pause, and voila, I'm back. Yes, Archie. It did rain in Vegas yesterday, so that I know would have helped clear out some of the pollen, but I checked the pollen counts, the pollen forecast for today, and it's still high, just like it has been for the last 4 weeks. Throat's a little bit dry. Let me get my water. There we go. A little bit of water helps a little bit there. So anyway, as I was saying, it had rain in Vegas yesterday, which helped clean up, the pollen out of the air temporarily. And, but, I was still feeling crappy yesterday. So obviously it didn't help that much. Today was dry, and pollen count was still high, just like it has been for 4 weeks. But this morning, after I took the kids to school, and I guess my mind had percolated enough from yesterday, from what I had read so far in the book, which was the last couple of sections I read in the Power of Your Subconscious Mind, was about using your subconscious for healing. Stay out of that, Archie. And I guess it finally kicked in, even though, as Todd Campbell has said, you've heard all these things before, hundreds of times. You know it is true. You know that it is right. But for some reason, you haven't got it up here yet. And then, for whatever reason, one particular person will word something a certain way. You'll read something that is just worded a different way. You may have read it. What are you getting into, Archie? You may have read it hundreds of times, something similar, but for whatever reason, it just didn't ignite the thought process, the intuition, the inspiration to bring about whatever it is that you needed to really get you to go forward, to get you from your plateau here, and then suddenly just poof, you jump. That's that's the only way I can explain it. So anyway, so yeah, after I dropped off the kids at school, got back home, had an urge to go back and just check a few of what Joseph Murphy had called prayers, but they're basically like mantras or affirmations that you say to yourself. And I didn't use any one of them specifically, but it made me create my own. And so, yes, Archie Poo. I started, yeah, I know, I love you. Yeah, I'm busy. So I started forming my own, and once I got it down, and I tinkered a little bit for the rest of the morning before I went to work. Oh, okay. Yes, Archie has to have his time. Yes, everybody sees you. Okay, get off the car. Thank you. And as you can tell, if you've seen any of my past videos over the past week, you can tell I'm feeling way better than I have been for the past week. But so I formulated my little mantra, prayer, however you want to call it, and almost immediately I started feeling so much better. This was approximately between 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning, and it was something that had to happen today, because today I had a busy day at work, running around 2 different buildings, had an emergency thing, ended up missing a call that I wanted to be on with my success team, and Camille, Andrew, Howard, Ada, and if he was able to make it, Tom. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get on, so I had to catch up with them. And I hope Camille and Howard had a great time at Insight this past weekend. And but anyway, so as soon as I started repeating that mantra, after a couple of minutes, my short little meditative state that I did, I just suddenly started feeling so much better. Archie, dog is always trying to get into something. If I don't pay attention to him, he starts digging into things, chewing on things, trying to eat things that he shouldn't be. He is a big love bug. He has to have contact all the time. All the time. He gets a little pissy if he doesn't. So anyway, almost immediately I started feeling way better. I could breathe better. I felt energized. My nose cleared up. I did start pretty bad hacking after I went to go do a Wim Hof breathing exercise, which tomorrow I want to do an actual demonstration for that. But I got to the point where I was coughing out a bunch of mucus and junk that had gotten stuck in me, and felt good to get it out, and was feeling really great all day. Was getting a little bit tired towards the end of the day because I'm doing, running around doing a lot, which I haven't been doing in the past 4 weeks now. And yes, I know. Stop crying. Always has to have love, which is good. Yes, it's good that puppy wants love, right? That's what you're there for. To give love and be loved. Good boy. And so I know this is kind of like a continuation of yesterday. I just did real quick because I was exhausted. I needed to do a video, and I didn't have anything else better to say. So I was recommending the book Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. And so I did write down my little mantra so I could remember it, because every time I try to remember it, I forget words, I forget parts of it. So I did write it down so that I could make sure I see it and read it, say it to myself so that I can memorize it and implant it truly in my mind. And, I don't expect to be completely healed of my allergies in one day. It's only been like 12 hours or so. But hopefully definitely by the end of this week, I should be, at least in the 90-95% range of health once again. If I can get better than that, fantastic. So my little mantra, as I had written down, you can see the pen that I had was terrible. I had to keep trying to get it to put out ink. It's horrible. You have this great idea that you're trying to write down, and you go to write, and then nothing comes out, and you're like, It's like, hurry, before I lose it. So you scribble, And it comes out a little bit, then you start writing and you get like 2 or 3 letters, and then it stops again. You're like, oh my, it's like, seriously? Right in this moment, you have to do that to me? So anyway, I got the pen to work enough, kept my focus, got it written down. Can't wait for this dry throat to go away. But I do live in a desert. So that might be a little difficult, right? So it goes like this. Subconscious mind. I surrender unto you absolute authority and power to restore perfect health to this body. Subconscious mind, you have unlimited power to bring about complete harmony, absolute peace, and perfect health to this body, in which you have the full blueprints for. You created, you built, you maintain, and you possess limitless power to heal from all disease, all sickness, all injuries, and all pain. Thank you, subconscious mind. In you I have unwavering faith. That last little bit I did add after the fact, because one of the important things, well, two of the important things, really 3 of the important things. There's probably more than that. Joseph Murphy goes on is 1, your subconscious mind has all the answers, all the power, all the knowledge, energy, dreams, everything you need is up here in the subconscious mind that you can't actively access. It's always working, and it will always do whatever is the best for you that it can, or whatever it is that you put your belief into, whether that's positive or negative. Second, the only way things get done and the only way that you can heal yourself and bring about everything is to have faith. And we're not talking about religious faith, like, your surrender unto God, although that's kind of what you're doing, because if you believe in all the metaphysical sayings, basically God is all of us. God is that infinite, all-powerful consciousness that we're all attached to. As others have said, I made a little quote about that we are all, how did I even quote it now? We are all individuals, yet we are all one. So faith was the second part. And the third one, now I lost my train of thought. What was it? Subconscious, faith, and gratitude. Being thankful. Need like a constant supply of water. That little tube like at the dentist's office hooks in your mouth while they're cleaning your teeth or doing, surgery, whatever. It keeps feeding water in. I need that attached to me with a big backpack. That would be really helpful. So having gratitude, thankful for everything that your subconscious mind does. And applying those 3 principles is what I try to do in my little mantra. Recognize that my subconscious has complete power and authority over my body. It keeps this body running without me consciously having to think heart needs to beat, liver needs to clean, or kidney needs to clean, liver, whatever those body functions do, that they do their stuff. Stomach digest food, pass it down through the intestines take out the nutrients, pass on the waste. Consciously, we don't have to worry about all that, because the subconscious does that all the time. It has all the information it needs, has everything to build your body, to replenish your body. In the book I saw that, and I don't think I've ever heard this anywhere else, approximately every 11 months, your body has been basically regenerated. So, your skin cells flake off, they get replaced, new skin cells come into being, cells die off, get replaced, so on and so forth. But approximately every 11 months, all those major things have cycled through one time. So you're basically 11 months old at the most at any point in time. And so that was kind of interesting to find out as well. So what else do I have to say besides that? I think that was probably it. So that was my newfound thing that I finally got through some of my own blocks that I know that my id, the part of me that was damaged when I was a young boy, that has all these negative things. Yeah, I know it's 11. That has all these negative things, and turn off. It's always trying to find its way back in. Takes advantage of any situation to start bringing myself back down. To get in there and to tell me, see, this isn't going anywhere. Nothing's happening for you. You're wasting your time. You're stupid. Stop doing what you think that you're doing, because you're not doing anything. Blah, 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 right? It's that negative side of me that's still there. It's not as strong and not as powerful as it used to be. But it's sneaky. It's devious. It finds little ways to get in. It's like, it used the allergies that I started having, which I haven't had bad allergies in like nearly 6 years. And then all of a sudden, it hit me hard. And it's like it was using that to implant more negativity that, yeah, see, your allergies are bad, you're getting sick, da-da-da. Even though I knew I shouldn't be feeling this bad as what I have been over the past 5 years now. But that negative side of you just takes whatever it can and beats on you with it to make you surrender to it. And that's where we need really to get past our own consciousness and to connect to our subconscious, because our subconscious can easily wipe that out as long as we can give it good thoughts, good information, a good direction to go in. What else? I think that's probably enough. Already hitting 17, almost 18 minutes. So I haven't had this long of a video in a little while since I wasn't really up to it. So tomorrow is our not anniversary exactly, but our follow-up call for the business breakthrough. I'll be driving back from Utah probably at that time. So I won't be able to participate much in it, but at least I'll be able to pull it up. Should be able to pull it up on my phone and listen in. And hoping everybody great success, great peace, great health. And today was day 27. Yes, day 27 of my 90-day video challenge. This has been Phil Tingley. Keep feeling tingly. Take care, everyone.